Instructor. I'm going to show you how to be fearless as a beginning driver. You have to learn how to drive. Your mom is not going to do it for you. Your dad is not going to do it for you. We're talking about the 17 to about 37-year-old group. That's who I'm talking to. I'm here. I'm going to support you. I'm going to treat you like a mature adult. You're not a child. And we're going to take you through the process. So we're in a driver's ed car. We got a dual mirror. We got a brake. I'm going to take you through what I would do if I were teaching you, and then you can follow along at home. So we first get into the car, lock the door, put on your seatbelt, okay? Whether you like it or not, it's going to save your life one day. Next, pause for a second because you're going to have a lot of anxiety. You're going to be crazy nervous, and you just got to chill for a second. Now, I need you to look straight ahead and frame the rear window in the mirror. Literally, frame that window in your mirror. Don't be scared. It is held up by adhesive glue. One time, I did break it. It was really hot. Next, I need you to look straight ahead, and you're going to see me adjust my left mirror. You're going to see me look to the left a little bit and bring a little bit of the car in and get that driver's side mirror adjusted. Our steering wheel is on the left. We're in America. We drive on the right. Australia, the UK, and India drive on the left, and their steering wheel's on the right. All right, now we got to adjust our right mirror. So we want to look a little bit to the right, and I'm going to adjust that mirror in. It's really kind of off. Now it's a lot better. Okay, so when I'm driving, I can check and then look over my shoulder, check my left blind spot. I can check and look over my right shoulder. You can't be scared. You have to do this for yourself. And for some of you, you're going to have to go to Secretary of State and get something called your TIP. Your TIP is your temporary instruction permit. This way you can train with a certified driving instructor. Okay, I'm going to put my foot on the brake. This has a column shifter. This is the OG Impala. I'm going to look over my shoulder, and I'm gently hitting the gas. Do not hit it hard. I'm rolling back, turning the wheel to the left. This is for adults. This is not for kids. Okay, so we're going to put the adults up front right now. I'm looking left and right because I'm in a parking lot. And I'm going to show you what you should be doing. You should be looking before you get to the area to see, like there's a car cutting through right now. I want you to see this. See that car cutting through? That can catch you off guard. You really got to be careful. So we're going to keep it moving. Okay? And like I said, kids are playing. We got to be really, really careful. And we just got to take our time. And then we got to look, and we got to check. And we out. So we turn the wheel to the left and go really easy in your turns. This is an urban area. This is downtown Detroit. This is downtown Chicago, Illinois. This is downtown Houston, Texas. You're going to have urban areas. And we want to go in slow to our turns. Take your time. This tutorial will be city driving, expressway, suburban areas. We're going to speak to you with a real adult voice. I'm not even going to lie to you. Now we're coming up to this partially controlled intersection. We have to stop. This is the stop sign. It's a regulatory sign. The green and white signs are guide signs. We've stopped, but we can't see. Now I'm going to show you what you should be doing. You should be looking left and right. I mean, really looking for cars, looking for kids. Looks clear. I'm checking. And then I'm going to turn and look where I want the car to go. Turn out. Now we're going to be making a left turn. I like these short little turns. This is great for a beginner, adult, where we're just going to be driving through the neighborhoods, going in real easy. Not trying to hit trash cans, but just driving through. And this is a great area because you grew up here, you're comfortable, you know where everything is. And we want you to be comfortable when you drive. If you're not comfortable, you're going to stress out and mess up. This is a speed bump. I'm going to go over really slow. Saw the car raise up. Now, this will stress anyone out. We are the side road. It's heavy, heavy, heavy major traffic. Real talk, no one wants to let you out. So I'm going to come up and stop. Then I'm going to look, wave, and then I'm going to roll forward. I'm going to wave again, and I'm pulling in behind them. If you are courteous, you'll be able to get out. Now we got to make a right turn. Your adrenaline is about to go up. Truck didn't use a blinker, throws this off. All right. Oh my God, do I really want to go on the expressway? Oh, this is real life. My heart dropped. Your heart will drop too. We're going to roll down and get on the expressway. You see this real life traffic. We have to yield. I'm going to go out slow, and then I'm going to show you what you're supposed to do. You look over your shoulder, and I'm out. Easier said than done. This is Metro Detroit, Metro Houston, Texas, Metro Los Angeles, California. You as a driver need to focus. Okay. We're going to just start off slowly. We're not going to stare at the speedometer. If I have to cover up the speedometer, I will. Adults are very nervous about speed. They grip the wheel really hard. I want you just to stay with the cars. But you're saying, how fast should I go? I'm not necessarily going to tell you because you're going to stare at the speedometer. I would tell you, keep up with the truck. Okay, let's talk about pavement markings. We have a white edge line to the right. This is the right edge of the road. We're in America. All roads have these markings. We have broken white lines. We're all traveling in the same direction. And to the left, we have a yellow line. You need to know this because you're going to be doing your driving test and knowledge test, and this will help you. Also, an expressway is a limited access. What does this mean? This means you're going to take a ramp to go on, an on ramp, and you're going to take a ramp to get off, an off ramp. There are no intersections, cross streets. So you need to really be aware and take your time and just be as smooth as possible. And I'm trying to be as smooth as possible. A lot better. So we're going to take our time, hold our position, and be patient. And for some of you, you're going to be scared to pass this truck. So I'm going to hold back a little bit. The good thing is your truck will take us to the promised land. He or she will be going at the speed limit or a little slower. The bad thing is our field of vision is blocked. Debris, glass, a retreaded that could come off the tire could break off. We could get our windshield cracked. So you have to make a decision. Do you want to drive scary? I'm going to have a real conversation with you. Do you want to drive scary behind this semi truck? Or do you really want to keep moving? Because guess what? We got other semi trucks. Because the Trump tariffs are lifted and now commercial goods are flowing again through the world. And I'm saying this because you need to know about this because this impacts all of us. Okay? I'm an independent entrepreneur. I'm a businessman. I put gas in this vehicle. I buy supplies for my business. I'm deducting mileage. Okay, I drive an average of about 250 to 350 miles per week, driving adults and teens. We have to have insurance for the vehicle, tires, oil changes, okay, maintenance. This car does not run on air, even if it was electric, and that might be a viable option. Tesla versus the Mach-E, and right now, I would probably get a good deal on a Tesla, but I'm scared that someone would destroy the Tesla, spray paint it, put F you, Elon. I'm just being real. I'm not going to lie. The Ford Mach-E, I haven't seen a lot of vandalism, but it doesn't mean it doesn't happen. So I had to make a choice. Don't cut over to the left and cut off a semi truck. Do you want to die? No. You hear this noise? That's terrifying. We're still in the right lane, so the advantage is traffic moves slower. It's a lot smoother. The disadvantage is cars are merging on to cut us off. Sorry I had to raise my voice, but I really want you to understand that. And this truck is from Indiana, out of town driver. So we're at 25 in a 70. It's rush hour. And this is a great teachable moment. As an instructor, I would have you here, get you comfortable. Then eventually I would put you in the middle lane. That's a lot smoother, we can see more, and then let's go ahead and make a lane change. And I look over my shoulder, and I'm showing you what I'm doing. I look over my shoulder and check my blind spot. So now we're in the middle lane, so it's about 5 to 7 miles an hour faster. Remember, this is for adults. I'm teaching this if you were here with me. We're going to gradually pick up our speed. That's a beautiful Bronco, but that also could flip over because it's a high center of gravity. We have a lower center of gravity. It's a beautiful blue vehicle. I think all of you would agree. And then I'm behind a person from Texas. How ironic. And I just want to keep my space. And we're about 60. You should be able to see more, see the traffic to the left. We're not going to go in the left lane. It's just your first couple of drives. And we just want to maintain speed. Plus it's starting to rain. Our windshield wiper blades are terrible. So we have an equipment issue. I'm actually free flowing right now, and I'm keeping my space. I'm looking left, middle, right, left, middle, right, left, middle, right. I'm trying to analyze danger in front of me and behind me. And you as a beginner have to check your mirror. I'm gonna get a dash cam in here, and I'm gonna have it just pointed to the rear so you can see all the craziness. Because you need to understand what's going on. You have to be patient. I know you guys are not. You want your license now. You're 25, you're 27, you got ADHD. I get it, I do too. But we can't use that as an excuse not to get our license, to get out and drive, and to get a job. It's scary getting a job. I've been on those interviews before. People are looking at you, checking your references. Is there a spelling error in your resume? Did you spell check it and proofread it? You know, is your breath okay? You know, are you coming on time? You know, do they really want to hire you, or are you one of those B jobs, right? And a lot of these government jobs they're getting away from, bro. So you got to have a second and third opportunity out here. And I speak real to you, because if you're watching this, you want to learn how to drive. You're not watching it to be entertained. You're watching it because you want to learn. So we're in the middle lane. We're at 20. We're just letting the traffic do what it does. People cutting you off, people tailgating you. Stay at a safe speed and go with the flow. You'll see people cut us off. You'll see people tailgate. And this is in any area. It could be in Amsterdam. My uncle lives in Amsterdam. You didn't know that, right? Okay, you see them cutting over. And then I had to hit the brakes real softly. I don't want to hit them. But people don't care. They'll just cut over. I have videos from Indiana, Texas, Iowa, New York. I have a lot of footage, and I just need to get it and let you guys look at it and edit it. So we're trying to go with the flow, staying smoothly, and from each of these huge states and urban areas, you're gonna learn a lot. People are crazy, they don't care, very reckless. That's a pretty decent lane change, about 3 blinks. So the semi truck is kind of adjusting the flow. We're still going to stay in the middle. You can see people just kind of cutting over. I'm getting a little close, so I got to squeeze my brake. You only control the space in front of you. And what I want you to learn, you can learn how to drive. You're going to learn how to drive because I'm going to be producing content in the morning, afternoon, and evening. And then I'm going to go live in class, and then you're going to learn a lot. You're going to post questions. So we're at about 55. I'm in the middle lane. I'm just trying to cruise. People are lazy. They don't want to use blinkers. And I think after about 24, 25, they just fall off. They are not attention to detail. You want to strive to get your license and not get a ticket, because if it does, it's going to bring up your insurance by 30%. I don't know, I've had that happen. But over the last 36 to 48 months, the license has been perfect. I'm not perfect. I have faults just like everyone else. Trying to maintain good speed control. I'm about 65, they're about 75. The average out here is 77 miles an hour. I'm looking ahead, traffic is moving pretty good. Let's get you over to the left lane. Now this is the passing lane, so what are we gonna do? We're gonna speed up and pass cars. I hope my windshield wiper blade doesn't completely come off. It's bad. And it's not that I don't have the money, I'm just lazy. So either you don't have the money to get it, or you don't care, or you have the money and you're lazy. I had the money and I'm lazy. So I'm passing all of these vehicles. This is what this lane is for. We're not gonna lay up in this lane and just chill. I don't want to be that by this truck. They call us four-wheelers because cars have 4 wheels. We want to keep going around the curve. And then when I can, I'm going to get back over to the right. And that's what this lane is for. I'm going to show you what you're supposed to do. Okay, you look over your shoulder, you see the truck in the mirror, you get over, and now I'm good. Now I'm back in the middle lane. I can calm down on my speed. When you first learn how to drive, you're going to be wild. You're going to be driving crazy fast. You're going to leave late. You're going to barely get to work, but you're going to get an adrenaline rush. And that's the negative thing. All these cars are coming behind me. You'll see one car to the left. So I had a gap for a second, but all the traffic has caught up. And I'm going to show you. That's a diesel. But the roads across the United States are different. Ohio, they take care of their roads, they're well maintained. I've been there. Norwalk, Cedar Point, Sandusky, Ohio. I'm going to go ahead and get over. Twinsburg, Ohio. Been through Indiana. Hey, Tony Bischoff, BES Race Engines, built my motors. Built my 426 Hemi. He's the best engine builder in the world, great guy. Uncle Tony, tell him Myles sent you. Been to Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, Hershey, Pennsylvania, where they make chocolate. Been to Iowa, Texas, California, Arizona. So I'm just trying to go in very slow and easy. And then we're going to get back over to the right. Remember, you're here with me. I'm going to get you over. And and then we're gonna settle down. We have to take our time because we're not late going to work, we're not late going home. We're learning how to drive, and we're trying to understand the flow of the traffic. We're not racing anyone, and we're trying to settle down. A lot of you would start staring at the white truck in a Ram 1500. We're not trying to do that. Both of them have blinkers, that's great. The big box truck, we're gonna keep moving. I really appreciate you too. Hopefully this is educational for you. You learn a lot. You get your license, and if I can motivate you and help you, then I've done my job, because I've had people support me and help me, kind of encourage me, and you return that when you get a chance. A lot of the comments have been wonderful. So I'm maintaining good speed. We're at about 67. We're just going to take your time. It's like everyone is a crazy race to get somewhere, but they're not going anywhere. There are times to go fast, there are times to go slow, and there are times just to cruise, man. Get the best fuel mileage you can. And I've been in Houston, Texas before. The traffic is incredible. Trying to keep good space. I have a choice. If I stay in this lane, I'm going to lose about 10 miles an hour. If I go to the left lane, I'll pick up 10. So we're training you how to drive. We're going to stay in the middle lane. Everything is great. Okay, now we're on the clover leaf. And then we could lose control from here. So I'm trying to go real easy. Then we got to get over one lane. And driving can make you feel very stressed and tired and a lot of anxiety. So we're just going to squeeze our brakes, use the ball of our foot. And as an adult, we're going to drive from home to work, from work to school, or to daycare. Because these are the routes you have to go on. Kids don't drive from home to work and to a daycare. They go from home to school. Okay? And the pressure on us is different when we got to pick up our son or daughter from daycare. I've been through that. Okay? I've been through the stress of picking up your son or daughter, and you're late, and your gas is on zero, and you got to use the bathroom, and your son or daughter is crying because they miss you, and they're like, where are you? Right? And I've been through this. And it's not fun. It's pressure. And a lot of you see your parents, you're like, I've seen this all my life. You know, you're older, you're the oldest, you don't drive, your mom and dad's like, I got to go pick up your brother or sister. You're going to have to wait. Can you have your friend pick you up and then I'll pick you up later? Stop putting pressure on your mom and dad. No one wants this pressure. Well, that's a lot. All of you do that. Okay? So stop putting pressure on them. Your mom and dad will do anything. Now this is dangerous with the pedestrian. And I've already entered the intersection. We're going to go through this loop and I'm going to show you some dangers. Anytime there's a long straightaway, what do people do? They speed. Okay? And there are distractions like that truck. Okay, it does get your attention, but you're going to look off and be distracted. Burger King, Taco Bell, golden arches. People are sticking French fries in their nose and they will run into you. Okay? So we're just going to squeeze our brake, take our time, and if you stop too late, we're going to hit this white journey. If you stop too early, you're going to stop way back. So that's what beginners do. And a lot of you who say, oh, this is common sense, but then you say, oh, you're right. You haven't ever taught someone how to drive, so I don't really understand your negative comment. Because as an instructor, you have to be passionate, patient, you have to be humble and listen. Because people are scared to drive and they have anxiety. And if you are a person who screams at them or yells at them, they're not going to want to drive with you. And a lot of you do that because they talk to me and tell me this. Okay, we have to make a right turn at the light. I don't want to get in too early. I don't want to get in too late. This is where you're supposed to get in at. Okay, I'm telling you real, but a lot of you don't want to hear this. I'm going really slow. And different people don't drive for different reasons. Maybe they were involved in an accident. Okay? Or they have anxiety. Because during COVID, I taught 6 different driver's ed classes. And it was a horrible time for the driver's ed industry. A lot of you know nothing about this because no one has really talked about it. There were thousands of adults and teens stranded. The industry stopped. Small driving schools went bankrupt. You got to pay your employees. You got to pay insurance. You got rent if you got a physical building. We went all online. Just like those of you who have kids, your son or daughter from kindergarten up through high school and college, you had online classes. They were giving laptops away. Some of you still have those COVID laptops. And Donald Trump and Doge have stopped the COVID money coming in. Their districts such as Detroit and Chicago, they're going to lose over $20 million. You're probably saying, well, those kids, they don't deserve it anyway. It's about helping the community. It's not about those kids. So a lot of you are misinformed because you really don't care about education. Okay, the public schools used to teach driver's ed. They don't anymore. And that needs to go back to the public school because a lot of people can't afford driver's ed. Okay? So I'm trying to help you understand out here, but a lot of you are like, whatever. It's not whatever. You really got to be serious and put yourself in their shoes, man. A lot of you don't do that. I feel you. Okay, a lot of minorities or people of color can't afford driver's ed. Probably saying, well, I don't care, bro. When you attain your license, this is a way for you to become independent. You don't have to rely on the city bus or your friend. I'm quite sure those of you who are listening, your mom and dad taught you, you need to, be around good people. Listen to your teacher.